Hi, Josh Blakeley here from Landscape and Hardscape Contractor Marketing. And today on this workshop, we're going to be looking at the AEO framework, the answer engine optimization framework that gets you focused, found in AI search results in 2026 for landscape, hardscape, and outdoor companies. So, we're going to be breaking this down. And this forms a piece of the growth programs we put together for our clients and manage, partner with our clients for the accelerated growth roadmaps. So AEO here, it falls into the driving leads organic section, really that key focus point, that funnel of drawing in new business to your landscape company. Then how this falls into what we call our digital dominance method is, in the top left there, you can see that SEO organic, that's always been a key part of being digitally dominant online, which means you're getting the calls, the inquiries, you're getting people inquiring for your business services. But now, as AI search has started to come into play with AI search platforms and Google incorporating their own AI overviews, that SEO organic section now is incorporating what's happening when people search through AI. It's still an organic search process, but that falls into this overarching method that we also use for our clients. So as we get into it, here are the core things that we're going to be going over here. What's happened, what's changed in 2026. We're going to be looking at the Google Business Profile and what's happening with the AI overviews. Some of the new other things Google's bringing in to do with their AI owning your business. I'm going to really talk a lot about reviews and what your structure and strategy should be around that, and also touch on some of the short form video side of things, particularly YouTube as well. So as we get into this, these are strategies that are going to bring you more results in your business. So if you're serious and implement these, implementation is going to result in more revenue for your business. Why listen to me? Well, we're focused on this industry, on the green industry, and our company, we're focused on really local businesses and partnering with them to develop and bring in increased revenue and growth in their business. So much so for the green industry, for the outdoor living industry, I wrote a book on digital marketing strategies, particularly for those businesses. You can get a free copy at backyardempirebook.com, or you can also get it on Amazon there as well. And really, this is what we do. This is the core about our business, is helping local businesses just have the digital marketing space taken care of by a trusted partner who's going to help them grow and match to their growth goals in the business, increasing their sales, and really looking at behind the scenes as well, the operational side. We're a marketing partner. We're not just a marketing company. So as we get into that, let's take a quick look on yourself. How has your search methods changed over the last year? I did this in 2025. This was the first AEO framework presentation I did last year. And maybe if you watch that, think back, what are you doing now for your business? What are you doing for personal in terms of AI search? Has that changed at all? Now, in thinking about that, how do you think your customers are using AI for search? Maybe your customers have told you, hey, we searched you on ChatGPT and you came up. Or maybe you've got a CRM platform that's actually tracking which leads are coming through different channels, and there is one showing up there for ChatGPT, for example. So maybe you've had those conversations, maybe you haven't. It's a good thing to actually start asking your customers or prospects in this day and age. So let's break it down into these AI platforms and just give you an overview of typically how they work. So ChatGPT pulls a lot from Bing places, and you can sync Bing places. That's the Bing search engine, Microsoft search engine. You can sync that over to your Google Business Profile, which actually makes it quite easy for you to do that as well. But what it does is it's going to look at the map listings as well. I searched the best landscape or Tacoma example here. It's going to be looking at reviews, but you can see here it's given you an overview of some core highlights and strengths of the businesses it's picked. So for Olympic Landscape, for example, it's actually looked through and seen that they were voted best landscaper by the South Sound magazine, best designer by Showcase magazine. And then just under that, you can see there are a number of references. It's actually referencing their website for that first part. So, this is the key. This is the hints for reverse engineering this. Okay, well, if they're talking about these awards they've won, then makes sense. Put it on your website, put it out on your Google business profile, put it on social media for these AI platforms to find out as well. You can see going down urban roots, licensed, insured, and specialized. Those are core things you should be looking to get on your website to do that as well. American landscaping, top rated on Lawn Starter. It's reading the reviews off Lawn Starter. And then KJ's Yard Works, praised for thorough and attentive work, is reading the reviews, and we can see the reviews are being read from Lawn Starter there as well. And then there are a couple others that are saying Yelp, it's pulling from Yelp as best landscaper. And then you can see there's another section here that a Reddit post has been read with someone recommending ZNS structures because of that. So these are the types of things these platforms, in this particular example, ChatGPT, they're reading, and you want to maximize across the internet for yourself. Now, Google AI overviews, it's pulling a lot from YouTube and transcripts there as well, because Google owns YouTube there as well. It's also reading the reviews too. So Google has its own place there, and we'll dive into that more as well. But just know that these AI overviews, you've probably seen it, are now showing up for recommending a business as well. Some people, you can also be searching directly in Google Gemini. It's AI ads platform as well. And you can see here, Nazim Landscape, over 2 decades of experience. So it's pulling that decades of experience from their website, Google Business Profile. Your Google Business Profile has a section there to see how long, to write in how long you've been in business. So those are core things this is looking at. And then Urban Roots, praised for attention to detail and personalized approach. So either that's coming from reviews or they've listed out their approach on their website. They have a page dedicated to what they do, how they do it. Those are things you should absolutely include on your website, and a wide range of services. So it's going to be looking through, do you have all your service pages built out on the site? Are they also mirrored on your Google Business Profile? Now, Perplexity, it is scanning a lot of these other platforms as well, but a lot of Reddit references here, and you can see Father Nature Landscapes is reading off Yelp there as well. So also reading through review content there as well. So people are using Perplexity as well. Now, how does this relate to SEO? Well, from what we're seeing, managing across over 100 businesses, this side of things, the AEO SEO side, is it answer engine optimization sits on top of SEO. I mean, you can't have answer engine optimization without doing great SEO well, and that should always be the core of your online marketing presence here as well. But there are these nuances we're seeing, and also that there are tracking AEO results. Your typical SEO trackers are not going to do that. So it does require that specialized tracking there as well. And all those platforms they are quickly working out, okay, how do we track this? Because it's changing so rapidly. So a good SEO tracker, if you have that, or if your market agency has that, they should be able to now start showing you what's happening with answer engine optimization as well. And a lot of it, as we kind of went through, is it's reading and reusing what great SEO is showing anyway. Now, something just to look at is avoiding falling just for the hype side of these things. But like I said, you get the core SEO work done properly, and you're covering a lot of ground of the SEO. And like I said, it's referencing where it's getting the information from. So a lot of this is not some secret source. It's actually telling you where it's getting it from. And you can pull up an incognito browser in Google and check it for your area. And you'll see your competitors, or maybe it's you. Maybe you are number one showing up for that now as well. But don't do it from a logged in account because it's going to bias it towards you. Do it from an incognito browser, and you'll start to see, where is it gathering its information to get those results. But pretty much, if you're not ranking on Google, you're not going to be really showing on AI results there as well. So great SEO is core for making this work. Now, a couple other details. Let's go in depth a little bit more. Your content should be geared towards answering the real questions or information that people want to know about reputable businesses. So the days of keyword stuffing the website, they're long gone. They've been long gone for a while. So get this together. Think through what are your prospects asking you on a regular basis. Use that to help you gather information about what content you should create, not just on your website, but on your social media channels as well. Fast, healthy sites are really important. Schema is is a back end technical part of SEO that these platforms are reading as well. Now, proof that you're real, we come down making sure your business name, address, phone number it's everywhere, clear across all multiple social media channels, websites, directories, local memberships, and those things. And then you're getting reviews. We'll talk about the reviews more in a moment. But a lot of the things AI wants to read is the direct answer in that first sentence or first top of the page content as well. So building that out with frequently asked questions sections on your website are also part of building up a great AEO presence. Now, get the foundations first in place. So here's some things to really be looking at doing if you don't already have this. Make sure you have a Google Business Profile set up and verified. Make sure you have a website thoroughly built out. I've done multiple workshops on how to build out your website, particularly now for search engines through AI platforms. So pull that together. And then there's the boring stuff, the technical side of things. Either you're doing that yourself or hire someone who's going to partner with you to do it properly. But also reality check, and the AI leads that are coming through businesses. It is a growing area, but it's small. It's still a smaller slice of the total lead flow today. But of course, you want to be prepared for the future as that's changing. So to get the foundations in place, and it's beyond just the keyword side of things. Now your branding, business, and offerings, they need to be really clear across the internet about what you do. And as people get more specific, as AI agents are helping people search more specific results, they're trying to find someone who's open this time or who specializes in a certain service. Maybe they specialize in artificial turf, for example. That's the information you want to be putting out there for these search engines and AI agents to reference. And here's something that happens with AI. You might ask that one question of AI, but in the background is actually stretching out and thinking out, okay, what are the related searches that could be linked to this? What's the common sense check here? So someone might be asking, what is the patio pavement cost in your area? But it's going that level deeper, talking about looking for the base prep drainage permits in that area, typical timelines, and those types of things. So if your website doesn't have any of that content, then there's less likely that it's going to pull from your business, and it's going to pull from somewhere else, likely a competitor around this as well. So this is how you start to think through, okay, what are the content or frequently asked questions that I have on my website? Having a pricing page detailing all of the costs of your different services and how they work. Information on what you do with permitting and timelines, typical timelines. Having projects on your site detailing what the timeline was, the approximate cost. You can use a range, you can use the exact number. That's up to you on how you do that. But this is information for AI to read. Services. Let's talk about your services, for example. You never want just one page showing you, or you want a specific service page for everything that you do. And then think through, okay, specific to this service, what are the details? How do we do it? How does the process work? Pricing, everything around that as well. And then generic blogs are dead. Your blog content articles need to be really specific and clear. And like I said, you need those service pages as well. You also want to be building out location or city pages for all of those areas, cities, neighborhoods that you serve as well, to tell these search engines, okay, this is what we're doing in this side. And that has been hit hard by Google limiting spam. They can't just be the same page with just the name of the city or location change. That should be relevant to that specific area and have information on projects that you've done in those areas is going to help with those as well. Now, branding, if you need some ideas around, okay, what kind of branding information should we put out there? Detail out what do you do, who do you serve, what makes your business unique. A great method to do this is have someone interview you, someone interview the business owner. It can be someone on your own team, own staff doing this. And it really fleshes out exactly how your process works and what you do. And then that's gold information to put up on your website, your about page, your how we work page. And really think through, what can you say that your competitors can't say? As Alex Hermosi says, get into that granular side of things. I know most of you probably have a pretty good idea of what your competitors are doing and how they do it and what makes you different to them. That's going to help you stand out with this search. Now, think through this. I've thrown a whole lot of content out here about this, but take a moment now to think through, okay, in your business, what which of those key areas is that not showing online for you right now? Make sure, priority number one, get it out on the website. Then fan it out into your social media, your Google business profiles as well. And if you were to pick one or two things from this presentation, double down on that over this next week or two to help incorporate that. Now we're going to dive a little bit more into the profile side of things and really looking at, okay, what are the core profiles you want to have set up? Google Business Profile is the number one and always has been for SEO for local businesses. Making sure you've got that. And as I said, you can now sync it to Bing Places. So you've also got that Bing Places listing. Yelp, for all your feelings about Yelp, that is referenced by AI. Make sure you have a Yelp profile set up. If you're actively advertising there or getting reviews, great. But just at least get the free profile up. BBB, this is just a trusted platform for AI search as well. And yes, you can do the paid side or you can do the unpaid side of things, but at least get a profile out there. Then for, specifically for the outdoor living industry, House is a big platform. Same, there's paid or premium ones. If you search Outdoor Spaces HQ, that's a directory site that we are affiliated with. You can set up a free profile there. Those types of directory sites are great. The more you can be on, the better. And then Angie Home Advisor, Nextdoor, all those other channels. These consistently the platforms we see AI referencing when we're managing this for clients. So get your business on there. Now, your Google Business Profile, you want to make sure that this is fully filled out and that there's regular content in the form of Google Business posts and photos content, and you can put video content on there as well, short form video. So those things show fresh signals to Google as well. So there's some of the components to keeping the Google Business Profile fresh. Google is often now showing up, just showing one or two businesses recommended above where the Google Map Pack used to show with Google Business Profiles as well. So as I said, pricing are typical areas that are going to show up there as well. But as I said, you can log out, do an incognito browser search, and check what is actually showing in this AI overview for yourself and in your area there as well. Now, let's delve into the Google Business Profile a little bit more as well. The primary category is such a core, important part of ranking. The location of your profile is massive. Doing that and showing the address, we highly recommend all of our clients to do that because it just ranks and shows more often. Now, the primary category, really, if you're design build, landscape designer is the best category there as well. If you're full service, putting landscaper in there as well. That's a key one. And then there are a bunch of other ones more specific to your services as well. But get that sorted specific to your business. Like we said, business hours are really important, and a really complete description of your business. Maximize the amount of characters that Google allows you for that. Then there's a specific services tag. Put that out for all your services, the descriptions, and the price range for your services. All right. And you can use AI. You can use this some free information that can help you look up this here as well. It can also help you put together prompts for those posts as well. So there's software platforms that will help do this for you, or you can simply use your AI platforms, feed it the information about your business, and start to put this into practice to keep these profiles fresh. Okay. Now, your Google Business profile, the landing page, you have a chance to put in your website address here as well. This should be, if you're in multiple locations, you want to make sure that this is targeting the specific city that you're in. And you want to be also making sure that any pages on your websites here explaining what that service is. If it's your homepage, it should be your branded and the general location you serve. But your location pages, they want to be talking about that area and your general service. Service pages want to be talking about that general service and that general more area as well. Now, we actually don't recommend now creating a combination of service and city, patios in Dallas, patios in Fort Worth, et cetera, et cetera. That used to be an SEO strategy that worked pretty well, but now we're just seeing, these AI platforms, Google, they just want their content is as consolidated and easy to scan and crawl as possible. So yeah, you find out what your core level service is. If it's area rather, if it's the county or a metro region, make that your core service area, and the service pages should be talking about the service in that core area. Your location or city pages are more for those specific locations and neighborhoods there as well. Yeah, and there's some technical things about H1s and title tags that they're really important as well. Um, that's key. So there's, I'm not going to go into a huge detail about that now as well, but make sure you've got them in place. Talking about your branding, your services, where you do it as a core, and there's nuances to that for specific pages, but as an overall arcing thing, that's what you want to do. Now, something that's happening with Google now is Google's AI has started to actually call some industries here. We're not seeing it too much in design build landscape outdoor living at the moment, but this is going to start to happen more and more. So by having this information out there, you're more likely to get that there as well. And you can't let your phone calls go to voicemail anymore. Get someone who's going to be able to answer in business hours, get an AI to answer after hours, or if you're busy during the day. You want at least some platform that is going to be able to actually speak to the human or speak to the AI agent for this as well. Okay. Now let's talk about backlinks. These are websites linking over to your website here as well. So some great strategies here is join a local chamber of commerce or sponsoring local events or charities. They're often going to give you a link over to help. This is now being read by AI too as well. So get this into place. Get local authority in your area. It's going to result in you showing up more in AI. Okay, we've spoken a little bit about Reddit. Recommend for Reddit, join your local area Reddit groups and be looking out for what people are asking questions. If it's about your services, be on there to respond. You can have your business name in your profile there as well. As long as you're not being spammy about it, people will appreciate it. And this is content for AI to scan here as well. So it also is going to help give you content to put on your website and social media by reading what people are actually asking here as well. Okay, now we talked about reviews. So we're going to give you a rundown of which platforms prioritize. So not just the amount of reviews now, but how recent they're getting added to your profiles are a factor for ranking and for AI search. So Google Business Profile is still the most important profile to focus on for this as well. But where you can also try and get them to leave that same you can get the same review, get it left on Yelp, Facebook, or the other core ones we look at, and then seeing what you can do if you've got your house profile. That's a great one to build up reviews on as well. BBB is another location there as well, but really have a core strategy in place to be collecting reviews. And as I said, recency is becoming more of a really core factor in this, but also AI is reading the content of your reviews. So you can even do a quick interview with your client about the project, get that summarized in a review output, send it back to them and say, can you please leave this, or is there anything you want to change? And a really detailed review about that interview and the project is going to be great long term for AI to read. Best way to do this, do those reminders as automated as well. But then, pull this into your SOPs for finishing up projects as you're taking photos, videos, and everything like that. Build an automation where you can. Also, make sure you've got that human ask in there to help you around this. Okay. Now, a couple other cool things just with the website. I've talked about schema there as well. It's structured data. You want to make sure that you've got also as much information around your projects. That's something I haven't touched on yet. The build pages out for the projects you've done. And another off-page strategy here is press releases, getting articles written about your business, linking back over to you. They're sourced by AI. So that's part of the off-page strategy too. And here are some of the details around schema I'm talking about as well. But you can put your service pages together. Service schema is really important. Local business gives you information about your business. And within that, there are also some more specialized industry ones. So that's something to look up. And then fact page was getting deprecated by Google search, but it doesn't take long to do this stuff. So may as well do it. And breadcrumb list is another one to look at as well. There are different platforms you can do this on WordPress sites and other website builders can do this. The issue are when you have website builders or AI building website platforms that can't put this stuff in properly. Those are the ones that are going to be effective for SEO or AI search. Short form video. I've spoken a little bit about this, but Google results now have a short form video section as well. So start building in a process where you're collecting video about what you do and what you're doing on your website. Use that as content to put out on these platforms. You're getting your typical search results as well, but AI is also referencing this. So we're encouraging all of our clients to do this, get some video out there. And you can see here, this result is showing from Instagram, Facebook, and actual website. They've embedded this website, this video on their website, which you can do with YouTube. So it's likely a YouTube video. But TikTok's important here for this as well. And YouTube, as I mentioned, for short form video. Now, a little bit of information about YouTube. The title and the transcript is a massive signal for AI. So make sure that you've got it really clear about what the video is about, but also where it is. If it's a pricing video, make that specific to your local area. If it's a project, obviously go into the neighborhood details. But put all this information into the title and description, and then put it out onto all those other social media short form platforms as well. And I talked about embedding it before. Embed it on that matching service page or a project page. So you're tying all of this together to make it easy for AI to connect the dots about your business. Now, measuring it, that, like I said, there are software platforms and we're using them, but a simple task for you is just to put in an incognito browser and check these core platforms to start to see, okay, what businesses are getting recommended. If it's not you, look through where those references are, where it's getting its sources, and see, okay, they're on this platform. We're not. Gives you a track record there to see, okay, what do we need to be doing? So cool. Look at those sources to help you with your business. Now, there's a lot I've covered here on this workshop, but if you're going to do a few things, get that business profile sorted and get those reviews really coming in fresh, steady reviews, put it out there as well. The rest there, you can look at that there as well. But those two core things still important and have been important for SEO for a long time, but dive into the specifics I've mentioned there as a priority. And of course, if you ever want to talk about this for your business, be happy to share with you, best practices and take a look at your business and what areas I would recommend you starting on as a core part for this as well. So more than happy to chat. You can go to our website as well and book a call there as well. But otherwise, thank you for joining me on this online workshop. Again, my name is Josh Blakeley, owner of Landscape and Hardscape Contractor Marketing, and this has been the AEO Framework. It gets you found in AI search results.